first things first, you're going to want to obtain MS-DOS games.
No. Let's get to the real meat and potatoes of this.
Hey everybody, sorry for the delay. I've been a bit crazy fucking busy over the past few days. Give me just a minute. I'm going to pull up a couple of things. Specifically, pardon me, something that Cypher had showed me. And let's see what else. I think it's actually really all I want to pull up. I don't really have anything else in mind. But let's go ahead and get this shit on the road. I can't remember what the... It's been so long since I've done streaming, I don't remember my hotkeys, and I'm sad. Really. But let's go ahead. Cool. Buffering? It should be getting past this point. What the hell? Oh, shit. No? It's still streaming according to that. Oh, yep, there we go. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and continue playing. What the hell? Okay, hang on. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna go back over to the intro screen and I'm gonna mess with the settings. Perhaps it's a setting issue. Yes, that is definitely the issue. What the hell? Okay, I know what it is. Give me just a second. I'm gonna cut for a moment and... What the hell? Oh my god, we're actually live! Ah, holy shit, dude. Okay, let's go. I'm fucking so done with this already. I'm gonna be getting my internet wired pretty soon because this is unacceptable. That was the issue. So that'll be fixed soon. My Ethernet cable, which I left at a friend's place, is shipped, so it should be here in the next few days, probably Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, let's fucking do this shit, guys. Okay. First fourth wall break, immediately. We go into the baby's mouth, immediate blink, right? Okay, we're good. Fucking yes, we're actually good now. Ah, god damn it. Okay. What was I saying? Right. Immediate fourth wall break, you go into the baby's mouth, blink. Still no sound. What the hell does... Fucking shit. Right. Intro. Studio. Live. That was the issue. I didn't have desktop audio unmuted. I need to re-memorize my hotkeys. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and... Now it should be good. Go into the live... Right, I get that. I had the desktop audio muted in OBS, so it wasn't able to come through. Now it should be good. Oh, for fuck's sake, YouTube. Really? Really? Wait, you can hear me? Hang on. Oh, well, okay. My phone was just being stupid. Alright. Sorry about that. This is incredibly aggravating. Alright, let's go ahead and live. I think I already got the point about the baby. We are the baby. And that's the point that Kojima is making, is that, oh shit. I can't even remember what I was doing with that. Anyway, I think I made my point. There was someone else who made that point, and it was something I wanted to say, but he beat me to the punch. So, let's go ahead and do this. Immediately, BB. Fucking, like, big boss, even though it's Bridge Baby. But it also makes me think BB, like something that you would call, like, your lover or something. Which, yeah, it's a goofy thing, but kind of an interesting play on words. I don't know. So backing up to what Lex, or Alexandru Radu, said. I'm just calling him Lex because that's what he prefers. Yeah, I'll always be with you. Think back to Metal Gear Solid 5. I won't scatter your ashes to the heartless sea. I'll always be with you. We are the dead. We are the baby, and we are all the dead. Let's keep going. I don't know what this song is, but I'm going to look into it. Also, Cypher, if you could, please share this on Never Be Game Over. Right? We all have, Fernando. We all have. Wait, did he also say I'll always? He did say that. Holy shit. We got a thread going, guys. Anyway, so we know the theme of the game is to unite the world. And we know that in this case, we're uniting America. But, yes, the blood on Mad's face. It seems like Young actually pointed it out, and I'm kind of in agreement with this. It seems as though that's Mad's before the apocalypse. Either that, or it's just at the very beginning of the game, and Mads has done something terribly wrong, something that he can't be something that can't be turned around. How the hell is there still no sound? Hang on, oh, fucking Christ. Studio mode. Live. Alright, I figured it out. I feel stupid now. I've got to fucking really get my settings fixed because this is fucking stupid. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep going. You guys already know what the trailer sounds like in the beginning, so we'll continue from here with sound.
America's finished.
Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country.
One thing that I need to back it up really quick. Okay, really quick. Sam did say we don't need a country. Well, shit. What a compliment, Arca. Yeah, so Sam says we don't need a country. And that's interesting considering the fact that United Cities of America doesn't exactly seem like a country as is. Hence him saying, you're the president of jack shit. That's such a good line. Oh my god, Kojima. I can't wait to actually see this full game. But, you'll hear it later. It's referred to as the, what was it, the UCA instead of the USA. And I think that Yang might have missed it. I didn't watch his full video yet. I plan to, but I honestly got really annoyed in the very beginning because it was 1 minute in and he was like, I don't know the significance of this. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. Even though I love him, he's just so establishment and it bothers me. But he's going to be just as surprised as everyone else when we find the truth. When Kojima reveals the truth, I should say. Because I think that we are, at this point, I want to say it's confirmed. No joke. I want to say it's confirmed. But let's go ahead and keep going.
Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Ha. Ha. Dibs equipped. Ha. Fucking funny. Sebastian, you were absolutely right, and Cypher concurred. Sorrow died on a cliff, hence why Mads' name is Cliff. It seems that all of the names are indicators of different characters in Metal Gear Solid, and we'll dive more into that as we keep going through this. Yes, ravens. Thank you. Initially, I thought they were crows, but during this, when it paused, I was like, no, that's a fucking raven. I completely disagree, Eric Connors. I do. Like, I love this song. It's got a fucking energy to it that fucking... It's got a really good combination of the electric guitar with the violin, and I love it. I know a lot of people love it. And I don't disagree with the people who love it. But, everyone's entitled to their opinion. You can like what you like. You can dislike what you don't like. I hate country and most rap. But, there's people that love it. Everyone's got their different taste. Yes, I am dead serious. When Death Stranding comes out on November 9th, I'm going to have a pre-ordered copy. I'm going to do an unboxing, and we're going to go ahead and... Oh my god. Not new metal. I mean, new metal's okay. I don't know. It's such a hard thing to put my finger on just because there's so much shit new metal, but there's also a lot of really good new metal. You just gotta... I don't know. I prefer music with substance to it, with lyrics that mean something, and with actual music that takes skill to produce. And this song takes a lot of skill to produce. So, to each their own, but I fucking love it. Yeah, that was kind of my, did I say 9th? I meant 8th. Thank you. Because I said the 18th before and I got it mixed up, but yeah, I kind of felt that Young's video was a little bit shitty, but, I'll watch it in its entirety, and I'll probably talk about it in the next video, which is going to be part 5. You guys are going to see the trailer, I'm hoping tomorrow. My family is here today visiting, but I should have time tomorrow to crank that out. It's going to be a 2-song video, where it's going to be Nihilist Blues by Bring Me the Horizon, followed by Doomed by them as well. And it's not just going to be a trailer, it's going to be an explanation of the trailer at the end, to explain why I chose those songs, why they fit, and why... I think you guys will be able to pick up some of it as you're watching, but I really want to make a point about explaining it because it goes deep, and Cypher didn't pick up on what I was putting down at first until I actually laid it out for him. But, hey, newbies. Newbies Horus. How's it going, bud? Yeah, Apocalyptica. Okay, we're at 145. There it is. Yep, Apocalyptica. but it's spelled differently. Apocalyptica instead of apocalyptica. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to 145. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why I made the channel, is because they're just text. Oh, good thing I paused here anyway, because I actually wanted to talk about the user interface and the gameplay. Right here, we can already see so much. You've got a gun, you've got a rope, you've got a ladder, and you've got a, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just going to call it a hitch, but it's like it's a spike that you stick into the ground so that you can, you know, what is the word I'm looking for? My vocabulary is really off today. I'm sorry, guys. Rappel down a mountain. No, he's not a journalist or a theorist. He's a talking head. I like him to some degree. I like the fact that he's into voice acting, and he's actually pretty decent at voice acting. But yeah, I don't frequently watch his videos. I only really watch the stuff about Death Stranding. Occasionally I'll watch one about something else, but I normally skip through to get the important bits because it's just so... it's so annoying. Anyway, aside from the items that you have, I also wanted to talk about the user interface and how it just straight up looks like a hologram. Just like Metal Gear Survive, just like Metal Gear Solid V. This is such a fucking trip. Alright, let's keep going. I love how this is the first game to actually consider, you know, inventory and where it goes. At least by Kojima. Because everything else has gone right up Snake's ass.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenut City. They want the UCA to leave him be.
Yeah, so I did want to bring this up because last time I was watching it a little bit earlier today, I had a moment where I was like, dude, this is exactly what I envisioned. And not only what I envisioned, but what I had actually said in part 2 or part 2.5, maybe part 3. One of those 3 videos. And I'll add it into part 5. It's going to be a continuation of Metal Gear Solid 4. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a game where it's PMCs, factions of PMCs fighting for basically a synthetic war, just for the war economy. It's for money. And at this point, it's just fighting for the sake of fighting, as far as I can tell. And, because I mean, Homo Demons are... I just see them as terrorists / the rebellion against the United Cities of America, the UCA. And Sam, Fragile, Die Hardman, all of these people. I apologize, the stream is going to be lagging because I'm on Wi-Fi, guys, and it's having to go... Yeah, anyway, I'm doing my best here. I'm sorry that it's not perfect. Son of a bitch. Really? Okay, are we working now? Sorry, guys. Technical issues. I'm doing my best, but I have to work with what I have right now, and it's not great. Yeah, I need to get better fucking gear. This is pissing me off to the point that I'm not even wanting to do streams. I'm almost contemplating just saying fuck it, canceling the stream, and then just recording this and then posting it later. What do you guys think? Should I do that? Well, right, because I haven't started playing the video. Of course, you can only hear me. Alright. We'll keep going. I'm just really getting annoyed with the technical issues because I want this to be as clean as possible, and yet here I am struggling with my computer being a stupid piece of crap. But we'll go. Let's go ahead and make sure that I'm on the live, and let's... Anyway, what I was trying to get at is that, yeah, the UCA and Homo Demons are fighting because Homo Demons don't want to be controlled by the UCA. And considering that this is all going to be virtual, think of Homo Demons as hackers, right? They're the ones who tweak the rules a little bit. Whereas the UCA is trying to unite everyone, trying to bring everyone together, and trying to make rules that will prevent humanity from dying. Homo Demons don't care. They're engineering void outs, which are essentially nuclear bombs that fucking destroy the world. But, I'm really sorry, guys. Tell you what, after the stream's over, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it as a recording so you guys can have the best possible version. Well, I wouldn't call it Space Crash, but, what's Space Crash in PT? Oh, the window and the connection to, the boss crashing from space. Yeah, that's a little bit of a twist on what it's supposed to be, but I get you. Yes, demons. What is it, Anubis? Try refreshing the page if it's repeating. I'm going to type it out so that anyone who isn't actually able to hear me say that. Yeah. Alright, anyone who can't hear me say that can at least see it. Yep. Thank you, Pneumatic Autist. Let's go ahead and... Alright, we're going to go ahead and continue. I made my point about how it seems like this is a continuation. Not even seems like. This is a continuation of Metal Gear Solid 4, guys. This is the post-apocalyptic version where the gray goo theory has come to reality. Everything is nanomachines, and it's all virtual.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. They're just a bunch of terrorists. And up here...
There are extremists like the demons everywhere. Plotting in the shadows.
Where he licks her, awkwardly. It's Ocelot, guys. Ocelots are cats. So of course he's gonna... I mean, it's awkward as fuck, but it makes it make a little bit more sense. Well, maybe not to you, but the black liquid, which Kojima called tar in one post, and I think oil in another post. It's, yeah. I'm pretty damn sure it's gray goo, bud. Look up the gray goo theory. Trust me. Or wait for part 5 where I'll spell it out for you. Alright, so this gameplay is highly fascinating to me. I'm gonna just head. Just, it's so Kojima. You're avoiding combat, but only fighting when you have to. I mean, at least that's what's encouraged. You have the choice to do whatever you want. Use sticks or ropes. But, yeah. I love the fact that you're going to be mostly traversing by using the motorcycle too. That's just so awesome. And so Norman Reedus with Norman Reedus' ride.
I can't just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well,
Blink as soon as he hooks it up. Also, if you listen very carefully, I'm going to turn it up. There is a dial-up modem sound.
you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
Fucking proof, motherfuckers. This is VR. No question about it. We are all being assimilated into this concept. Ah, no! Holy shit!
Makes me feel like shit every time.
There we go.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
Right? Alright, so the BTs, I wanted to talk about that, because Cypher and I are having a bit of a disagreement on it. We both have our points, but I really think that I'm right on this. He thinks that BT stands for beached things. Like, similar to how in Metal Gear Survive, there is things that get washed up, as well as, you know, people who get washed up, things that get washed up, creatures that get washed up. And then Death Stranding, the concept of the actual real Death Stranding. Things that are washed up on a beach and dead. You know. Assimilated. A-S-S-I-M-I-L-A-T-E-D. That means that you will become one. Anyway. Yes, so he believes that it's beached things, but that's what they're called on the site? You didn't tell me that, you asshole! Ah, Cypher! Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, you said that's what they're called, and then you didn't say where it's called, because it doesn't say it in the video, it just calls them BTs. We'll actually have to get a screenshot of that so that I can know. But regardless, to me, it makes way more sense to call them bridged terrestrials, because they're bridging into our reality from theirs. No, you didn't. You never said that it was on the site. I love you, Cypher, but god damn it. Exactly, Lex. Thank you for putting that into words that people can understand. Assimilated like Smith tried to assimilate Neo into the Matrix, and then Neo's heart was able to assimilate into the Smiths and explode them all. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Just embarrassing me in front of 30 people. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just speculating, obviously. We're all just speculating. But I am almost 100% certain that the gray goo theory has come to fruition because nanomachines have gotten out of control. And all matter on Earth became consumed by nanomachines and replaced with nanomachines. And that includes living matter. So, think about it. It's a physical, virtual thing, where even if the nanomachines die, they'll be recreated. And think about, I can't remember the episode, I want to say it was called like Space Fleet. I think that was called Space Fleet of Black Mirror. I still haven't seen all of Black Mirror. I've only seen the Space Fleet episode, and I've only seen, what the hell is it? Bandersnatch, which I'm still going to make a video on. But the Space Fleet episode, where the architect of the virtual space, I can't remember what he called it. I want to say it was, like, I don't know. It was something pretty simple, like the universe or whatever. But think of think of how he kept all their DNA, and how the one guy who had been in there the longest, he was the test subject, and how he would repeatedly be brought back, and that his son's DNA from a lollipop would repeatedly be brought back into the simulation. And so each instance is like another living iteration of him. And that's possibly why why Sam doesn't remember everything. Why he forgets who Bridget is. Or not Bridget, but I guess the woman in red. I don't fucking know. It's getting a little confusing to do live, but the USS Callister, thank you. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. No, BT isn't body transferring because it's referring to beings, not a process. Everyone's a Ken doll, yep. Alright. Enough rambling on this particular frame. Let's go ahead and keep going. I love this because we actually do see that there is still stealth and horror in this game. Also, I needed to talk about the holographic footprints. That is even more proof that this isn't virtual reality. Huh. That is a good note, Lex. It is Metal Gear as fuck, I completely agree. Nope, stop it. Show. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't notice that it was in the same spot, but it was different photos, so perhaps the photos actually are representations of the people, almost like voodoo dolls. That would be a fucking trip. Oh my god. Alright, let's keep going. This fucking sequence here. You guys, I can't wait to play with this footage and make a trailer. It's gonna be so cool. I think I just saw something flash on the screen for a second. That was kind of weird. Hang on. Back it up. The scar on his belly. It's a light cross. I mean, it's not the snake, so it's not the same as the boss's scar or snake's scar or big boss's scar. You know, the boss, big boss. Gets confusing to actually speak about instead of type about. But yeah, it's over the womb or the stomach. Same as Sam. Huh. So I guess everyone who is dead and stranded is pregnant with their own bridge baby. Jesus, I am fucking behind on these. Okay. Hang on. Let me back up. Shit. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Sebastian. Thank you. The black goo is the nanomachines, like converting things, and When the close-up of Higgs comes up later, can you please check out what's written on his hood? Yes. After Sam is being dragged, something drops. I really wonder if there's going to be a way to run from them if you detected, like, distracting zombies from your presence by throwing a cube. Probably, or Cuban crystal. I almost said Cuban crystal. Of course, that was the intent, was to bring in the subtle thought of the Cuban Missile Crisis, or another part of the Cold War. Perhaps this means Sam repressed any memory of his wife for reasons like as if he killed her. Right, but there is also the idea that Sam didn't actually kill his wife and that he's actually being brainwashed to believe that he killed his wife. Like in 1984, how Winston was brainwashed into believing that he was such a terrible person, and yet he just wanted to live, man. I don't know. That's just a theory, but regardless, it's, yeah. Maybe it's a person the simulation blocks from Sam. Maybe the footprints are online for when you share a safe path with other players. Perhaps. That would be cool. That'd be kind of like Dark Souls. Yes, I did see that. I saw that on Python Selkin's channel, and I'm going to be downloading the Japanese version so that I can use that footage for the upcoming trailer. Terminator. Yes, that is exactly what this is right here. Such a good shot. Such a good repurpose. Also, could you look into what's written on the mag of that guy's SMG? Yes, I want to go back and look at that really quick. I think it was right up here.
Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Maybe it was...
I can't spot BTs. Just finished.
Was it back here?
Entry.
Sam was still in the bridge tunnel? I do agree with that. This is the part you're talking about.
They want the use
Ah, it's too blurry. Fuck you, Kojima. He put that aperture there for a reason. Alright, let's
militant
jump to where we were. No, too far. Alright, I'm just gonna continue from here. Jap trailer. For Japanese, obviously. World War II footage is still out of place. It doesn't fit the themes of the other trailers. Indeed. I mean, the only thing that actually does fit is the Black Beach. I believe it's the Black Beach. Right, yeah, that's, we know that, he knows that it's, yeah. He's saying that compared to the other trailers, it's unfitting. Well, except for trailer 2, which actually does show themes of World War II from the French electrical poles and everything like that. Alright, so this is where we were at. Let me go ahead and, I'm catching up with the comments really quick. Yeah, World War I. Then, plus, this is the trenches of World War I. Everything outside of the trenches is no man's land. Hang on one second. Come on. There we go. Shit. Bag it up. Who's made to believe what? Okay, anyway. She can't get... She got non-person, like, Black Mirror. Sam can't even look at her. Interesting. No one who kills his wife has been in the Oval Office other than the Kennedys. Ha! Fucking Christ. Also, he is made to believe water is dangerous when it's only oxidized black matter. That bike is cool. Yes, it is. could identify the wife being deleted from his memory by the bridges because it's someone he would recognize like Mama or Fragile. VR, yes. What do you make of the box cover art for the game being a work in progress and not being final yet? More secrets to come? I am sure of it, knowing Kojima. Okay, I'm confused by that, but okay. Also, the vehicles look like lunar vehicles. Notice gold on Leah's wrist. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have to think it's important. Sam is the man who delivers boss's baby ocelot, and then he has to transporter baby ocelot. I don't think that's right. I think that we are the baby, and everyone has their own bridge baby. At least everyone who's part of bridges. Ocelot seems to be completely different and part of Homo Demons. Ironically, completely against the will of the boss, which is really interesting. Perhaps there was some sort of falling out in this virtual space. Perhaps he was pissed that he's in virtual space, stuck living forever. Black oil is made of corpse decomposed in the earth. That's probably why and how Cliff can use it to produce dead soldiers. That's possible, but backing up again, the black oil seems to me to be black goo, or just a bunch of nanomachines, which can materialize anything and anyone. Because it's all a dream controlled by the boss. She can materialize anyone who she wants because she has everyone's DNA. Think about it. Think back to 9/11, everybody. Back in 9/11, back before 9/11, I should say. There was not nearly as much as far as taking down paperwork and certifications and things like that. Whereas after, everything had to be certified. Everything had to be double, triple checked. There's thumbprints for babies, probably even DNA swabs for babies, so that everything can be tracked. I'm sure that the boss, being the AI that's controlling everything through, being GW is based off of the boss AI, that she used that information to create this hell. Those are trench shotguns. Yes, we've already come to the conclusion that this is World War I that we're looking at, not World War II, because this is in a trench. So yeah, perhaps World War I and World War II both take place in Death Stranding. That's interesting. Yeah, no, we're pretty sure it's not final art, because it's just black with the white strands. That's a little bit too simple for Kojima. I don't know about the Sorrow being Cliff from the future, because the Sorrow died in the 60s. Or, yeah, he died in the 60s. Was it the 60s? Either way, he died in the Cold War. He didn't die. He didn't live any further from that point. So at this point, it's the Sorrow in digital form. And I don't even know how the fuck they recreated him other than the boss's memory. And that must be it. This must be her interpretation of the Sorrow at this point. Alright. Cool. We are caught up. Yes, a multiverse where everything is connected. I love that we actually finally get to see combat, like proper shooting. And then this shot right here. This is all I need to connect Death Stranding to Silent Hill. You got a web, which is part of Death Stranding, obviously. But you got barbed wire everywhere. If that doesn't scream Silent Hill to you, you must not have played Silent Hill. Think the original. Like, one of the first big scares that you see is going into a bathroom stall and seeing a horribly mangled corpse hanging in barbed wire. This is definitive. And then what's his name? Hartman? He reminds me of Huey, he reminds me of Otacon, and I can't remember who it was. Right? If this is not horror, I'm brought back to the video. Death Stranding is not a horror game, where it's just totally mocking that fucking article, and Yang completely on board with that. Ugh. Action horror. It's a thing, Yang. Anyway. He kind of does look like a spider waiting for his prey right there. It's probably a boss battle with him. One of the many, I'm sure. I would also lose my shit if it just ended up being Silent Hill. B01, huh? And all the different outfits that Sam's wearing. Oh! I didn't even catch that. I noticed that he had 2 chains, but I didn't notice that they were red and blue on Die Hardman. Huh. This also looks like nanomachines. Fuck you. Burning the bodies. Just like I was anticipating, is that they have to dispose of the bodies before they rot and spawn a BT. That must be how the Homo Demons engineer those void outs. They just kill people and then use their bodies. Huh. Alright, so one thing that was noted is that there's a few new equations here. I don't really know enough about quantum physics to be able to tell you what they are. And if anyone does know, please comment and let me know. But, yeah. That's pretty huge to me, too. I love that still frame so much. Hang on, I need to screenshot that. That's so good. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue. Yeah, she's totally manipulating the nanomachines. Oh, also, PHI, right here. The Philadelphia experiment brought up in Metal Gear Survive, which is the explanation for how Good Luck got back to the world of the living from D-Tay. Think about it. Oh, and then, of course, immediately after that shot, go back, come on, right there. The boss in front of the Philadelphia, or the ship that was part of the Philadelphia experiment. I'm trying to remember who Hartman was supposed to be, but I agree with Cypher on this. This looks like the beginning of people following God, and the beginning of Silent Hill. Yeah, let's continue. Such a sick picture. I gotta take another screenshot. Oh, on the topic of Mads Mikkelsen smoking, apparently Kojima wrote his character as a Kojima wrote his character as a non-smoker, but yeah, after watching Mads smoke cigarettes on breaks, he decided to go ahead and make him a heavy smoker, which I think is fucking hilarious, and also really cool because it brings reality into the art, just like Norman's tattoos. Mama. That's an interesting character that I want to look more into. I don't know who she is. Maybe she's the surrogate mother who is actually looking after the baby from the Patriots. Maybe she is, oh god, I have no idea. Perhaps she's Dr. Clark. Who knows? Only time will tell. Dead Man. That's a fitting name, just considering the giant scar across his head. Also, I did want to point out something. Cypher had said that he noticed that Guillermo del Toro has not shared the trailer yet. I don't know if that's true today. It probably is still, but he presumes that it might be because there was a falling out because of the truth being revealed to him and him not being happy that, one, he was lied to, and two, that it's just Metal Gear Solid. But we shall see. God, I really hope that it's not losing all of this, because there's a lot of this I want to use later. Anyway. So that we're back, let's go ahead and keep going. Right? The dead-ass facial expression. Who is that man? I would have to guess Otacon, because Huey, while he had some redeeming qualities, was kind of a prick. Because he risked Otacon's life, or Hal's life, by attempting to use him as a test subject when he was building Sahelanthropus, because it was small enough that the cockpit was small enough that only a child could fit, or someone the size of a child. However, Dr. Strangelove ended up actually pulling him from that, thankfully. She is PB clone? It's entirely possible. That would be interesting if they were to tweak the chromosomes so that, anyway. God. The detail is still mind-blowing and just staggering. Just, you can see every single beard hair. And even the stubble on his head from shaving his head. It's crazy. Higgs, huh? Gotta wonder why it's Higgs. Gonna have to look more into that. I want to make a final Death Stranding analysis before the end of the before the release. Yes, they do all have tears dropping from their eyes, and here you can see that Lindsay Wagner has red tears, like the Red God. Or blood tears. Now the question is someone locked up here? Yeah, totally not horror, guys. Totally not horror. This is part of why I want to use Nihilist Blues. Yes, blue. But specifically the line where he says, "I'm turning white, I'm turning black, I'm turning blue." What are the two main colors that we've been seeing all throughout the Death Stranding trailers and all throughout the advertisement campaigns? Black and white. The absence and the full inclusion of all color. And then blue. Sam apparently turns blue. I don't know why. Maybe he's feeling depressed, which is why he tries to kill himself here. Maybe it's some sort of, almost like dragon rot, some sort of, or being hollow. You know, some sort of illness within this universe that makes him need to kill himself in order to remove it. I don't know. This is just pure speculation.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started.
Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
Alright, after the trailer, we're gonna go to, we're gonna go ahead and go to the Kojima Productions website so that I can see what the BTs are called. Because Cypher says that they're called Beach Things on the website, which he failed to mention, but it is what it is. It's just one note.
Fortunately,
But thankfully, it was before the actual video that he noted it. This is just a stream, so we're able to kind of say, fuck it. Shit happens because it's live. That's just so goddamn cool. Alright, so notice how
Covered
they
the
walk
world
through
in
it and
cable,
it's
didn't
basically
bring
just
an end to
water,
war and suffering.
even though it's able to be caught on fire.
Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to
Right?
do it.
Yeah, that's
again.
Vietnam.
Humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together to help one
There's
another.
Lindsay in red. Also, I wanted to bring it up earlier, but when we saw Lindsay in the bed, my first thought was that she reminded me a lot of Dahlia Gillespie from Silent Hill. Well, of course there's lots of red and blue. It's Kojima, and it's connected. Yeah, I agree. We'll see.
And if we as a people can't do that,
Alright, so
if we
backing up to what I
can't
was saying.
reconnect,
It looked like water before. Here, it's the tar that Kojima called it. So it seems that the black fluid takes on multiple forms depending on what it needs to do.
that's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together.
I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise.
I'll show you the real thing soon, huh? Like he's been hiding something this whole time. Like this whole game is a lie. Ah, jeez.
The whole wide world will be yours to explore.
Just like what Ocelot said. You got a whole world to explore, boss.
You'll be able to go wherever you want.
Oh, the heart. The heart at the top. I mean, it came out of his mouth, so it went up the whole way, but... Yeah.
Even the moon.
I can't remember who it was that... I don't know. So, yeah. What's his name? Anyway. Sorry. I'm still stuck on Hartman, and I'm trying to remember who it was that he was. But anyway, Cypher had noted that the most recent advertisements for this, or possibly even all of them, I have to rewatch the earlier ones, but they don't say only on PlayStation. They just say it's on PlayStation. So perhaps that means that Death Stranding will be coming to PC after all, huh? Anyway, let's go ahead and close that out. But first, I wanted to show you this. This is on Norman Reedus' page. Isn't that just a little suspicious? He posted this a week ago. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the Kojima Productions website. Now let's hope it'll end up on all platforms, because then we would literally be uniting everyone. And let's hope that Sony's not going to be a big bag of dicks and prevent cross-platform. Let's hope that them preventing cross-platform play has actually been a lure about this whole thing. I don't know. Right? Thank you, Arca, for suspicious, you say? Of course it's fucking suspicious. Ah, jeez. Alright, come on. It shouldn't be too much longer, I don't think. Hang on. Sometimes my, add-ons to Firefox fuck it up. Alright, now that I've finished that, let's actually go back and, I'm gonna catch up with some of the comments. Yeah, I was talking about chromosomes, and this is just one thing that stuck out as I'm scrolling. Someone had said it seems like Mama might be a clone of BB, and my thought is like BB as in Big Boss. They would have to tweak the chromosomes in order to make her female, but that is some real stretching right there. There's no evidence to back that up. I'm still thinking that she's more likely to be Dr. Clark or I don't even know who, but we shall see. Yeah, here it is. You're the one who said that. What the fuck? Anyway, yes, Mama was the person on Sam's back from the Tokyo Game Show. I thought it was Stephanie Houston? Anyway, I thought it was her, but no, it seems not. Let's go ahead and go with Chrome, since it seems that Firefox does not want to open it. I'm going with my incognito because there's a bunch of pages on my main one that are open that I don't want open on the stream. Not porn or anything, but sensitive information that could lead me to being hacked, and I don't want that. Yes, that is the theory, Lex, that Die Hardman is, or Die Hardman is a paradox of good luck. Oh shit, go away notifications. Who doesn't? Oh yeah, the boss doesn't have the necklace anymore. Interesting. Sam becomes the nanomachines. We all become the nanomachines because nanomachines go rampant and take over everything. I'm honestly kind of expecting the ending to be very similar to just being shown the construct of the Matrix, where Sam's gonna be dropped in the middle of it all and be like, "Where the fuck am I?" Come on, Koji Pro. Why is your website so stupid? Fuck it. I can't pull it up. I'm sorry, guys. It's being stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the end of stream because that's pretty much the end of it. I'm gonna go ahead and continue talking about the. Hang on. Oh, I guess. Yeah, music isn't playing good. Oh, the blue shot. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I didn't even consider that idea. I was thinking of the blood moon when it came to the moon. Ah, fuck, of course I didn't fix the fucking thing on this because it's ultra wide. Anyway, hmm. Yeah, it is a little bit weird that Sam calls um, the umbilical cords cables, but perhaps that's what they are in this universe. Because it'd be a little bit strange if everything was actually umbilical cords. But I don't know. I think that's pretty close to the spelling of Dahlia Gillespie. Arca. Cable because I have fiber optic cable. I don't think that time is relevant in the game because it's, well, one, time is relative, literally. We all experience time relative to ourselves. Small things probably experience it slower. Big things experience it faster. And it also depends on where we are in the universe. It's all relative. But especially in a virtual space, time is only going when it wants to. So, I don't know. Like if you pause the game, time stops. Replay the game, time continues. He's talking to young Sam like the medic in TPP, the bald one? I'm confused what you mean by that, Lex. I'm afraid it's been 9 years. Hang on. Let me go back to Higgs. I didn't realize that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's. I think it's here after. Yep. Let's see. No, not that. That. Video effects. Geometry. Interactive zoom. Nope. Come on, I know there's something. I could have sworn there was a way to zoom in. Ah, perfect. Well, I guess not. Oh, always fit. Okay, that's why. But, fuck it. Back up. Zoom. Original. Shit. Yeah, you can't quite see it. Zoom. Half. Eh, shit. Sorry, I can't quite zoom in on it perfectly. Level 3. Okay, so I see protection. That almost looks like it says latex. That looks like an exclamation point. I don't know what that says. It's a little bit too blurry. What if that said ocelot? I would lose my shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. I'm not on the live tab. Shit. Sorry guys. Hang on. Back to... where was it? Yeah, I fucking hate the Koji Pro site. It's so broken all the time. I can almost never get it to work. It only really works on my phone. Okay. Back to Higgs. What's the real thing? The real thing, I think, is pretty clear as far as if you're on the ruse, which is that Death Stranding is Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill. The end of Metal Gear and the beginning of Silent Hill. The true hell. But, we'll have to wait and see for Kojima's official word. There's just so much to point to it, including, he's the biggest cock tease. He really is. I mean, we know that Sony has permissions from Konami to use the Metal Gear franchise, or license. So it's highly possible that they allowed him to use that license. Granted, they would have to talk to Konami, but I'm sure that they like their fucking money, guys. They're not stupid. Anyway. that's what Cypher was saying too, is that Konami's silence and Konami's lack of games over the last 5 years has been highly because they're shoving it all into Death Stranding. But PC version hasn't been announced either, but I think it was briefly mentioned a possibility of it. That doesn't mean it's an announcement. Still, we don't have Sony exclusivity branded on the advertisement, which is rather telling. Basically, yes, in 12-star general. In Metal Gear Survive, Good Luck says that the technology in Survive was created during the World War era, but not exactly created. It was reverse engineered, which means that we have gotten ourselves stuck into a cyclical time war, where there are factions from different eras fighting, which is exactly what we're seeing here. And it's just incredible. This game is linked to Silent Hill and Metal Gear. How will it be called? Metal Silent Solid Gear? I honestly think it's going to be Metal Gear Silent Death Stranding, but we'll see. I just think that that makes the most sense, but I don't know. Sony and Microsoft just announced a new partnership to counter the new Google gaming system. Oh yeah, I forgot that Google made a gaming system. It's basically useless right now, but at some point soon, when the internet's actually decent for everyone, it'll probably pick up. Yeah, the first-person view is in World War I and World War II. I I agree and disagree with what you're saying, Lex. I think that he's going to take Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill's names and combine them in a creative way that will rebrand the entire series of both series. Hartman is from Silent Hill? Who is he? Is he actually called Hartman? And yes, pneumatic autist, that's who I was talking about when I was saying Dr. Clark is paramedic in Metal Gear Solid 3. And Mama, that could be Big Mama, who knows, fucking... Well, no, that doesn't really make... I don't know, she could also be a paradox of quiet. Even though it's not Stephanie Houston, it still could be. Hartman's the name of the doctor in Silent Hill 1, huh? Well, I need to get a copy of Silent Hill 1 now. I need to get 1 and 3, because 3 is the explanation of the origin of the lore of Silent Hill. And that's a major connection through all of this. It's a major talking point in part 3. I'm gonna have to binge all of my shit again so that I can motivate myself to get this going. Oh, it's Kaufman, not Hart. Okay. Mawa? I don't know what the fuck that means. Does it really work faster if I go to the Arcolect 204863? If it does, I'm gonna shit my pants. It's not a secured connection, really? Oh, wow, it's way faster. What the hell? Okay, well, I guess that's that. Alright. Information, perhaps. No? Is it under the press release? I should, of course. Whoa, what the fuck? Tokyo, Japan, December 16th, 2015. Kojima Productions announced today that it has officially opened its doors, led by award-winning. Okay, so that's old as fuck. Works? I don't see what you're talking about, Cypher. It's not going to be in the message. It's not in the company. It's not in the works. You're going to have to tell me where. Cable can also be used as a plural word, referring to length of cable. Like, look at all this cable, you know? And that's directed at 213 A-Rod. Yeah, it's not a common way to say cable, because you would mostly hear it as cables, but it is what it is. Hang on, what is this? It's a picture of Norman Reedus and Kojima drinking beer while looking at what I presume to be a trailer. But it's got the censored picture. It's got the picture of the Death Stranding box with the title over the title censored. Yeah, Silent Hills would probably fit there. Or Metal Gear Silent, who knows? I will fuck with that later in Photoshop. Palpatine, I am the ruse. Okay. I don't know if the Konami Nadi is real. Honestly, I think that it's real. It would make more sense if it's real, because then they would have worked all this out in the back. But even if it wasn't real, is entirely possible for Kojima working directly with Sony to have Sony make the arrangements with Konami so that it's not personal. I don't know. We shall see. But we know that there's a ruse. That's definite. The Konami Nadi is what's questionable. Tactical delivery action. I would die. Can you compare the shots of the trailer and Metal Gear Survive with the left hands and the open portals in the middle. I'll do that in the next video. I'll take a look at it. We shall see what the difference is. I really don't think that he'll quote-unquote reveal the real title of the game at the very end, because one, it would be repeating PT, which Kojima doesn't exactly like to repeat history. Two, it would actually technically be against the law, because that would be fraud. You can't advertise something as one thing and have it be something completely different. Not blatantly, anyway. You can hide things about it, obviously. That's the point of, things that are a work in progress. You can change things up behind the scenes, but if it's Metal Gear, it has to be in the trademarks and copyrights as Metal Gear. I really don't think Evo Tinction is connected, dude. It looked like it, kinda, but it doesn't seem to, honestly, at this point. It does sound like the kind of name that Kojima would use, which is part of why we were so suspicious of it at first, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem connected to me at this point. Yes, you were right, Pneumatic Autist. I kind of just went to the end of the trailer because I figured I would go ahead and catch up later. Obviously, that's what we're doing now. Fuck you, Harmonic Hits. You shouldn't have asked 4 times for the same thing. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Where the hell was I? Here we go. Okay. I'm not too far behind now. Didn't Sunny work for NASA and Rising? Maybe? I don't know. It's been a little while since I played Rising. I'll have to actually revisit that because I don't think anyone's actually talked about connections to Rising. I don't know. I mean, I know Kojima pretty directly controlled the story, but it is a Platinum game. So, and he did kind of shit on it in Ground Zeroes with the Deja Vu mission, where if you try and point the light at it, it doesn't dissolve away like the mainline Metal Gear titles do. So I'm not really sure. Perhaps he's just disappointed in it, but that could mean more. Who knows? Well, yeah, but we know that it's a different actor or actress to 12-Star General regarding who we thought was Stephanie Houston. Oh, on the PlayStation website? Okay.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, okay. I got a new subscriber. Cool. I was like, why did it oh hi Mark? And then I remembered what that means. Silent Hill lore. I'm sorry, I really can't. It doesn't have anything to back that up. Yes, I do remember that, Anubis, that in Silent Hill 1, Dr. Kaufman made a drug called PTV. And that was something I think I ended up bringing up in Silent Hill 3, or in Silent Hill 3, in Kojima's Deception Part 3, is that the VR and what you're experiencing in Death Stranding, and even in Metal Gear Solid V, is drug-induced hypnagogia. But I don't know. It could also be a, I don't know. It could also, what was I trying to say? It could also be some sort of projection of Harry Mason. God, that just does not roll off the tongue, Pneumatic Autist. Metal Gear Death, Silent Hill, Stranding. Would you buy that? Would you really buy that? I wouldn't. The ruse is how long he's been stringing us along to believe that this is an original intellectual property, guys. Not that he's hiding the fact of what the game is after it's released. That would be stupid. I'm sorry. It straight up would be stupid. I honestly think that that was a test, Arca, the Moby Dick Studios ruse. I really do. I think that he was trying to throw off fans and throw off fans from the trail of this, because this is a real fucking enigma. The Phantom Pain was a cakewalk by comparison. Thank you for confirming, Lex. Yeah, YouTube and OBS don't like me because I'm connected via Wi-Fi, going through a door, connecting to a Wi-Fi extender connected to the Wi-Fi. It's very, very jerry-rigged. But that's not going to be the case for much longer because my Ethernet cable is on its way. It's going to be here probably Monday or Tuesday, and I will hook that up. It's a pretty long run, so it has to be 50 foot, and there's no 50-foot cables here. And yes, I am reading the chat like nothing's happening because once it all gets logged, or rather, I should say, once the archive gets saved, it should be good. I'm seeing the viewer count go down and back up between 11 and 25. But once the final thing is up, I'm sure that it won't be nearly as bad. Regardless, if it ends up being really bad, I'll just do a separate recording instead of this stream, and I'll wait to do future streams until I get that Ethernet cable, because obviously Wi-Fi is not my friend right now. Alright. I've caught up with the chat. I'm sorry that it's all fucked up. That's the end of the stream, you guys. That's 2 hours. I mean, granted, the first half hour was technical issues, and we've had technical issues all throughout, but that's as much as I can do. I've got to go do family stuff. So, even though it was kind of painful, I hope you guys had a good time. And I will see you all in the next video, which should be coming, like I said, probably on, probably tomorrow, actually. Yes, I know, I already looked at that, and I don't believe that, Shadow, or Cypher. I really don't, because it's not Sony, it's not Koji Pro, it's a completely different, source. I don't necessarily trust that, because it doesn't cite where he got that phrase from. I think that's just his speculation. But, we'll see what it is later on. We'll see what it is when we actually get the game, or when we get more trailers, or I don't know. I'm just glad that we finally got something new, and I still see the possibility. Yeah, it's always fun slinging shit at the walls. Something sticks every once in a while. God damn it, Rue. Always late. It's all good. All you really missed was a shit ton of technical issues, and with your internet, that would have been horrible. You would have been constantly buffering, and yeah. Well, not necessarily just you, obviously. Oh, cool, I got another subscriber. God, I'm exhausted. Yeah. Tomorrow, I'm gonna dig in and try and get that trailer done. I already have the groundwork laid as far as what I need in the editing program. It's just a matter of putting it all together. But anyway, that's it for this stream, you guys. The trailer will come tomorrow, and I'm going to try and get the part 5 of the series complete by the 15th. I'm not making any promises. That's just my goal, because you have to set goals in order to actually make yourself fucking do shit. So